in which they announced that their officials will work together on the Mumbai attacks and that they'll be setting up a hotline to discuss terrorist threats. That's a very important and significant move forward. But the threats remain out there. We're all aware of what happened at Moscow Airport in January, and what happened at the Baiji oil refinery in Iraq in February, and what happened at a bus stop in Jerusalem last month. This is a real and present danger. It's a persistent threat with no immediate end in sight. And the basics remain the same. To succeed in addressing the threat, we need to be vigilant and we need to adopt a holistic approach. Now, before I finish, let me say a few words about that, because this is at the heart of what we tried to achieve in our national security strategy last year. As I've said, no single country can hope to defeat terrorism on its own. Since the attacks of 11 September, extensive international cooperation has weakened the ability of terrorists to recruit, to train, to fund and to execute attacks. But despite that, or perhaps because of that, terrorists have become even more imaginative in overcoming security measures. At a domestic level, an effective security strategy can't be achieved through the successes of law enforcement agencies working in isolation. Terrorism has to be tackled strategically through longer-term measures that deny terrorists the ideological space to operate. To paraphrase a former well-known British Prime Minister, this is not only about being tough on terrorism, it's about being tough on the causes of terrorism. And this is something that we've reflected on and translated into our national security strategy. I don't think there's any coincidence whatsoever that of the 32 countries most at risk of not achieving the Millennium Development Goals, 23 of those are either in conflict or emerging from conflict. And hence that is where